New York judge issues gag order after Trump exposes his clerk as Schumer's girlfriend. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. You can't make this stuff up. I mean, corruption on top of corruption. And they're all dating each other and working with each other and they put these people in charge of Trump's trial. This is crazy, and then they refuse to recuse themselves. This whole thing, it's a kangaroo court is what's happening right now. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my merch store. Also, check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for news as well. All right, let's talk about this news. Instead of recusing himself due to a significant conflict of interest, corrupt judge Arthur Engoron from New York chose to impose restrictions on former President Donald Trump for publicly revealing the connections between his principal law clerk, Allison Greenfield, and Senator Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, a powerful Democrat in Congress. And we know Chuck Schumer been after Trump since the beginning of his initial his presidency. But Engoron, who presides over Trump's civil business fraud trial, firmly implemented a limited gag order that applies to all parties involved in the case and focuses on verbal attacks directed at court staff. In a now deleted post on his Truth Social account, Trump criticized the fact that Greenfield was working closely with the judge in the courtroom. He also expressed his opinion that she should not have so much influence over the judge and made negative remarks about her feelings towards him. But I mean, I don't disagree with Trump, but I don't think Trump should have posted that though. He gave them a reason. He gave them a reason. He got plenty of surrogates and plenty of people that can make that point. He could have maybe retweeted something like that or something, but for him to post it himself, I really don't understand why he would do that. But he kind of like set himself up for that, I believe. But that being said, the judge should definitely recuse himself from the case. But without mentioning Trump by name, Engoron addressed the issue of a defendant in the case posting disparaging and false information about a member of his staff on social media. He emphasized that personal attacks on his court staff are unacceptable and will not be tolerated. Trump had already removed the post from his social media account, complying with Aragon's order to do so. The gag order was issued after multiple closed-door discussions between Trump and the lawyers representing both sides during breaks in the trial proceedings. Journalists and others were asked to leave the courtroom during these private discussions. Despite expressing his intention to attend the trial for a third day, Trump had voluntarily attended the proceedings for the second day in a row. Um, Aaron, Aaron Garon, sorry, I'm messing his name up, Engoron, clarified a comment made by Trump, which the former president had hailed as a significant victory following a separate appellate court ruling. Engoron had previously suggested that testimony related to Trump's 2011 financial statement might exceed the legal time limit for James's lawsuit, which alleges that Trump and his business consistently provided false information about his wealth on financial statements given to various institutions. Trump has denied any wrongdoing. I mean, again, the whole thing is trumped up, no pun intended, trumped up charges because uh, no institution accused him of fraud. None of the banks accused him of fraud. Um, I mean, what is this stuff really about? We all know what it's really about. They're trying to get him on something. They throwing they throwing stuff at the window to see at the wall to see what stick. But Engoron had previously ruled that all the claims in the lawsuit were valid under the statute of limitations. He reiterated that the trial is not an opportunity to rehash his previous decisions and indicated a willingness to allow both sides some flexibility in connecting older evidence to the claims in a lawsuit given the early stage of the trial. Trump announced his intention to return for the trial on Wednesday and restated key aspects of his defense, including the presence of disclaimers on the financial statement stating that they were not audited and that others might form different opinions about his financial situation if they have more information. Despite expressing a preference for being on the campaign trail, Trump, the former Republican president and frontrunner for the 2024 GOP nomination, has been using the courthouse hallway and waiting cameras to convey his political messages. The trial is anticipated to continue into December. But let me know what you think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace. Oh,